Air Force Base. Air.
A-R-E.
A-I-R. No, erase. Don't scratch. That's a pencil. Just go ahead and erase. A-I-R. You got it? Okay. Air Force.
F.
Say it before you spell it. Right?
S.
Nope. F-O-R-C-E.
F-O-R-C-E.
Base.
Base.
Dental.
Dental.
D-E-N-T-A-L. Clinic. C-L-I-N-I-C. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you feel when you first heard the news?
Shocked. S-H-O-C-K.
Got it.
You know how to spell shocked? Spell it to me.
E-T.
E-D.
E-D. Okay,
S-H-O-C-K-E-D.
did you know anyone that was simply P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L-L-Y?
Do you see the word person in there?
Here, let me see.
Person. Ollie.
Did you know anyone that was personally affected? You can put, ready? I'm going to give you the line. You ready?
From number 5?
It's going to be several lines worth. You ready? Yes. Dash. No, that's a slash. Or a hash mark. Dash. You know how to do a dash? Like, here's a dash. Yes. Dash. Me. M-E.
Yeah.
Okay, new sentence. Ready? I deployed. Deployed means D-E-P. Not B. P. L-O-Y-E-D. That night. On. Night, you spelled wrong. Night wrong. Go back and let's redo night. It's N-I-G-H-T. So G-H-T. On a. Okay, this is all big letters. C, capital C. 1-7 airplane. Airplane, right? A-I-R-P-L-A-N-E. 2. No. Erase that. The word 2. On an airplane. 2. Okay. No. 2. T-O. Like to a place. I deployed on an airplane. 2. T-O. No. That's the number 2. T-W-O is the number 2. 2. T-O. 2. This is capital letter D. Capital D. Okay. This is all little. O. V. E. R. Okay. You ready? This is all all capital, the next word. A, F, B. 2, identify. You're getting too far away. See, you're leaving a lot of space. 2, identify. Yeah, it's 2. The sentence is longer than what you're using, Mitchell. So you're going to have to be closer to the words. So get the identify closer to the word 2, but not right up against it. I, D, N, E. Okay, for 1. Not N. It's not. Okay, ready? Identify. Identify. I, D, E, N, T, I, F, Y. Pentagon, okay, capital P, P, and this is all lower. E, N, T, A, G, O, Q, O,
Yes.
N, last word, victims, V, I, C, T, I, M, S, period. Okay?
What can you tell me about the heroes of that day?
Fireman,
Okay.
capital F, right? Because it's for beginning of a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Fireman and policeman.
How do you spell
Okay,
that?
fireman, F, I, R, E, M, E, N. And policeman, P, O, L, I, C, E, M, A, N. Raced, R-A-C-E-D, race.
R-A-C-D.
E-D. Into, nope, it's one word, I-N-T-O, I-N-T-O, into, like into the fire, into the pool, I-N-T-O. Into burning, B-U, small b. R, I'm sorry, getting messed up, B-U-R. Nope, go back and do that. Just you can leave the B. Yep, U, R, N, I, N, G. Buildings. B, U, I, L, D, I, N, G, S. 2, save, S-A-V-E, A-V-E, people. P-E-O, gotta put a O after the E, just squeeze in a O there.
Right
O,
here?
after the E, people. For people, okay, what did I say, burning guns, to save people at risk, R-I-S-K, of
events of 9/11 changed America? Orange juice.
Okay, you ready? I'll get it. You ready?
Mhm.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Nobody. Capital N.
O. B.
O.
E.
D. Y. Nobody.
Next one.
No. Nobody could. C. O. U. L. D. Feel. F-E-E-L. Two E's. F-E-E-L. Completely. C. O. M. P. L. E. T. L. Y. Safe. Ever. Again. H-E. A. I. N. Okay. How do you feel today when you think about that day? Grateful?
Okay.
Sad? Let's start with sad. Yet. Grateful. G-R-A-T-E. F. Is that F?
Yes.
U. L. 4. No, not the number 4. The word 4. Grateful for. How do you spell 4? How do you spell 4? There you go. Free. F. R. E. E. D. O. M. Okay, now read it back. Read the questions and the answers.
Okay. Where were you when the first hit of the news? I woke on Sunday.
Wait a minute. At work. Go ahead.
On recess.
Keesler.
Keesler.
That's where you were born.
Keesler
Air Force Base.
Base Dental Service.
Dental Clinic.
Clinic.
Okay.
How did you feel when you first heard the news? Shock. Did you know anyone severely affected?
Okay.
Yes, me. Disability.
I. Does it say I?
Yeah, I
Deployed.
Deployed
You
that.
know what deployed means?
Yeah.
I left on a military mission. I deployed that
night
on
a
C-17
airplane.
right
To Denver.
into Dover.
Dover.
And what did I say? Dover AFB, right?
Yeah.
What's AFB stands for? Air Force Base. Dover Air Force Base.
Identity.
To identify
Pentagon victims.
victims.
What can you tell me about the heroes of that day? Firemen and policemen raced into burning buildings to save people at risk of their own lives. Safety.
Their own safety, right? Good.
How did the events of 9/11 change America? Nobody could feel completely safe ever again.
Yep. Yeah.
Sad yet great. How did you feel
this means over here
Yeah.
about the deploy? Read this one again. What did you do?
Yes.
Yes,
Me.
how are you affected? Yes, me. Okay.
I deployed that night on a C-17
airplane
to Dover. AFB
Air Force
to
Base.
identity Pentagon victims.
To identify Pentagon victims. You know what that means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Like to check out them.
No.
See them?
No.
I give up.
Okay. There were 3 different
Oh.
attacks. One was the Twin Towers in New York, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they flew a plane into each one, and those 2 towers were full of people crashed to the ground. That was one act of terrorism. You know what terrorism means? When the bad guys try to strike terror or
What
scare us.
happened on that day, actually?
Well, 2 planes, some bad guys, okay, that wanted to hurt America, got rented planes, they got pilot's license, they got on planes, and then when they were on the planes, they pulled out guns and knives, really knives, and they told the pilots, we're taking the plane, or we're gonna kill you. So they locked the pilots out, and they went into the cabin and they flew the planes. Well, guess what they did?
What?
They flew the planes into buildings, okay? They flew 2 planes, one in each building in New York, called the Twin Towers, and all those people, high rise, like the highest buildings you ever saw in Chicago, and they crashed to the ground, because they flew them right through the building, and then the building structure, just like when we watch Transformers and stuff, how the building collapsed, but for real, and all those people died. And that's when the policemen and the firemen ran into the buildings to try to save people, knowing that the buildings weren't safe and they might die themselves. And then so, that was New York, the Twin Towers. At the same time, one plane crashed in Pennsylvania. They just crashed into a field, okay, and killed everybody on board. And the third one was they crashed a plane into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. You know what the Pentagon is?
Oh, so you shut down that building?
Nope. You know what the Pentagon is?
No.
Pentagon is where all the big, important military people are. The generals.
So you went there to...
No, I'm going to tell you. Listen. Where all the important military people are, the big generals that tell everybody what to do, and we're going to go to war here, and we need to send troops there, and I want to send a plane there, and I need my ship over there fighting those bad guys. That's where all those big guys are in the Pentagon. You know why it's called the Pentagon? Because it has 5 sides.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? The building has 5 sides.
So you...
Well, no. So, the plane crashed into the Pentagon. Okay? Well, guess what?
What?
They didn't know who all those people were. They had an idea who they were, okay, because their parents or their families or their wives or husbands said, they're missing, I can't find them. But they couldn't tell because they all burned in the crash. All the people on the plane crashed and died, and all the people that they hit at the Pentagon. Not everybody in the Pentagon, but the part of the building they crashed into, all those people died. So they sent all those people and all those victims, which means they died, okay, from that terrorism. They sent their bodies to Dover Air Force Base, and the only way to identify them, because they were burned and the people couldn't recognize them anymore, the only way we could identify them at the time was looking at their teeth and then getting their x-rays from their dentist. And so we knew what their teeth looked like on an x-ray. Then we took our own x-rays and looked in their mouth and said, oh, he has a filling here, he's missing this tooth, he's got a chipped tooth here. And we matched that to their dental records and their x-rays, and we said, yep, I'm sorry, but this is John Smith. And it looks like he was one of the people that died in the crash. And then at least the families were still sad that they knew at least that what happened to their dad or their sister or their brother. And that's what Dad did for 2 weeks. And it was very sad. So.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah.
And Mitchell, if there's any other questions that you have, Mitchell, you can ask Dad.